Yo, this is DC the Truth, everybody. Y'all can tell by the title. Hey, this is for DDG. I really want to holler at you. I know you probably won't see this video, so if anybody can just send this DDG's way. This will probably be my last video on here giving you advice on your situation. Now, recent events with the tea, the shade room, your tweets, and everything, all that bullshit aside, I've been your age once. To me, I look at you as a younger me, or a younger brother. I probably should have waited till it lighten up some. Only difference between me and you, my guy, is besides the age difference, 10 plus years, is our incomes. But where I'm at, I'm considered here where I stay. I'm not in LA like you know, here in Atlanta, Georgia. You're making anywhere between 50 to 100,000. You're doing well for yourself. This mine is child support. Okay, let's get back on topic. Now, DDG, with all that aside, I know we play and joke with you as fans about you being a simp or whatnot. With all that aside, though, your success with women is not gonna get better until you learn to master this trait here. That trait here, my friend, is what I call being alone. Now, I say, when you master being alone, I notice a lot of time you mention being in a mansion, bored, whatever. Man, drop the women for right now. Focus on yourself. As a man in your career, you got a lot to focus on. Some men have their best moments when they're single, as far as grinding. So right now, if that's music for you, cut all the women out and focus just on your music. I guarantee you will make the banging. You think you're 6'5" now? Your music is gonna be 5-10 times when you on your purpose, grinding in that studio, doing what you got to do. I say all this to say this. While you having this purpose and all this, you by yourself, you making yourself happy. This is an important thing. If you making yourself happy, DDG, you're not looking for a woman added on to bring you happiness. You've already fulfilled. And I can talk about this because I was in your same boat years ago. Until I stopped worrying about females and start focusing on me, you're the prize. You know this. You are the prize. So when I focus on me and I realized, man, I was good. Women or not, next time you do get in a relationship, woman's gonna sense that. Now, her whole thing is gonna be about, man, what I need to do to add and please DDG. Now you're not looking for her to for any sort of validation or anything. You're not giving these women the upper hand or anything like that. Now I know you can sit there and say with your tweets that, hey, you trolling this and that. Social media is a way when you say things, whether you're trolling or not, it's an out. I used to try to do the same thing. I would get on IG, Twitter, and say certain things, but in the inside, I was really hurting. Like I wanted this, I wanted love. You know, you admitted it yourself. You know, when you put the thing of, you know, your ex on there, of course you feel a certain type of way about it. You're a human being, of course you're gonna miss her. You know, and maybe Savannah, you know, you probably like, man, maybe this could have been something. And I was sitting around here chasing a cold bitch. I'm not gonna be one of the ones to be right here and say, look, DDG, I told you so. We warned you about Ruby. No, it's whatever. It's a learning experience. You know, you got to do what you got to do. Just know from here on out, you're going to approach this a whole lot different now. Now you're focusing on yourself. You got 5 banging music. I guarantee, man, give yourself 6 months to a year. Just cut all the women out. I mean, hell, you know, if you need to, I mean, from time to time, we gonna get urges. I urge you, like, hey, man, hey, cut them out, Pornhub, do whatever you gotta do. Even if you feel you gotta get a little skin, just make sure you're not getting any feelings involved with it. Just knock it out and get on back on your purpose. Get about your business. I know you probably like, why is this old head still trying to tell me something, man? I'm rich, I got access to any woman I want to. That is true. You have your caliber of women. Yeah, you can get women that I probably can't, because they may figure, like, for me, let's say I'm doing well for myself, but I ain't on rich man status. So of course, you know, you get access to Hollywood bitches, those ex porn stars or whoever you want to fuck with. But that's, you know, but when it come down to women, the principle is still the same. You never show any of them women weakness. This would have been, let's say now, I'll use Ruby for example. Let's say you was in your prime, making sure you're happy. You would have weed Ruby out a long time ago. I mean, you know, you would still been cool with her, whatever the case may be. But this woman would not have had an effect on you like she has. So DDG, going forward now, when you give yourself that time, perfect your craft, get on your purpose. When you start dating, of course, naturally, you know, when you shouldn't be the one that's initiating these relationships. Shit should just be happening. It should be the woman coming to you for a relationship. Wanting your time. And you should be telling her, you know, hey, you know, well, it's a yay or nay. Because I know you're the relationship type. So in the future, I don't want you initiating relationships. I want the women coming to you for relationships. Because guess what? When you initiate coming to a woman for a relationship, it's almost like a sign of weakness. She like, oh, I got him. He weak now. Versus her wanting a relationship for you, it's like, well, damn, you know, he's a king. He's power. She's working for it. Don't ask me. That's how women are. Don't ask me. Ask the man upstairs. He created them to be like that. And I'm only giving you this advice right there, you know, because I consider myself, you know, a true fan of yours, you know. Like I say, I can talk like this, man. I've been through life. Life don't kick my ass, you know. When you see people going through stuff, it's like, hey, you're trying to give them advice, but we know at the same time, sometimes life got to be the better teacher sometimes, but you know, everything over here is just advice, man. You can listen to it or don't, but hey, I'm trying to weed out the shortcuts, and you can get there faster with less pain. I don't know if I brought this up before. I mean, look at you, DDG. You were very fortunate. Well, I seen an interview with Shade Room. You was 18. You had your own apartment. You bought what? Bought your own apartment. I was 19, down there 21 before I got my own apartment. Like I say, the income difference was totally different. I could survive then off of what, 450, 500 a month at the time, and I was only making 12 to 14K a year. That's it. And I was still surviving. I ended up getting a roommate later on just to save more money, but I was out here. I've been on my own since then. But you know, you don't have those little small problems like that. Your problems is with, I know you got a lot going on with the internet, the shade room tea. Man, just purge away from all that right now. Focus on DDG. DDG needs to stay single. DDG needs to make sure the single him is happy. And that way you're going to get the best version of DDG. I promise you will. DDG, that's all I got to say, man. I'm a supporter of yours. I want good things to come to you. And this is the best way you're going to get it done. All right, man. It's your boy DC The Truth. I know you probably won't see this video. Hopefully somebody can share it and they can touch it some kind of way. All right, this is your boy DC The Truth, man. I'm out of this thing. For real.